2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Green. Then it's KyrieIrving. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And for Boston, Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Tice in at the 5. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And Walker's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. It's blocked. Out to the wing. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Walker ready to shoot as soon as he catches the ball there. Great anticipation from the veteran guard.
Irving passes to KD. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way.
Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Suns. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with Greg's supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
Smart misses.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you've got to be careful and skillful in how you guard Irving. I mean, he's really adept at drawing fouls.
First trip to the line for him here. Both free throws good from KyrieIrving.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Tatum's shot is off.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
It's rebounded by Tice.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Boston again missing. The Nets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Durant kicks to Harris. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Smart passes to Tice. Outside, Walker. Back to Tice. Walker taking his time here. For 3. Boston again missing. The Nets with the lead. Green dishes to Harris. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, the deep 3 from Harden. The shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Smart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Now here's Harden. 26 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Shot clock at 6. Hands it from downtown.
And Harden is a laser, a straight-out gunner from deep. Has confidence in his long ball, and, you know, the defense has to get out on him from out there.
Here's Tatum. 23 points for him the last game against Phoenix.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Now here's Harden. Jayson Tatum missing his last shot. Harden, no good.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Tatum kicks to Smart. Brown outside. Launches a three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Irving passes to Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Tice kicks to Tatum. To the inside. Here's Smart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on James Harden. The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Smart.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Thompson, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. Williams, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Teague in for Kemba Walker. Shumpert, no good. Boston's gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. A nice shot by Teague.
And I love the way Teague keeps his concentration, his focus, not allowing the defense to ruffle him at all.
Teague against Johnson. Good D by Thompson. Boston leading by 3. There's the pass to Williams. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Llewellyn. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia. 3-pointer. And the Nets miss again. Outside, Smart. That shot, no good. Jordan with some nice D. Here's Llewellyn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Johnson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jeff Teague. For Brooklyn, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
The Celtics making a switch here. Edwards is checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. Bell's checked in. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Kept alive. Here's Thompson. And a missed layup. Brooklyn trailing. Johnson surveying the floor. And Shumpert kicks to Johnson. Passes it to Pell. Here's Shumpert, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jeff Teague.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Shamet's checked in, and the free throw is good, now leading by 1. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Pass to Ojale for the 3. The shot comes out. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Shumpert passes to Pell. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. 18 feet out. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. 46 seconds left in the first. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the 76ers. Outside Shumpert. Unable to get that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Pritchard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? And he hits the jump shot.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Brown. Also, Landry Shamet is out there. Luwawu is out there with Green. And it's Pell in at the power forward position. Now, here's Shamet. He's coming off a 22-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. There's Brown with the 3, and Boston with the rebound. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Psamyou'll.
You know, when Irving rises up to take these shots, so smooth in how he gets it done. He always seems to be in control.
Inside, here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now, here's Brown. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And here's Harden for 3. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 4 rebounds in this game. Green with the ball. Now Green defending. Pass to Tatum. Over Durant. Tatum no good. And so Green will bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. And the basket by Harden.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string.
Now here's Edwards. Now Tice. He kicks to Edwards. Fires it up. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And then Durant with the jam.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And here's a look at some numbers for Harris. Some last season stats for him. He was around 14 points a game last year, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
And it's Irving missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
There's Walker with the 3. That one misses. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Here's Irving. Here's Jordan, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Irving, following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Outside Jordan. Here's Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up, and Harden with the basket on the assist by Jordan. Harden's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. Austin's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Teague finds Williams. Here's Tatum, and Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And he can extend the lead to double digits.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
There's Walker with the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant just inside the line. He drains the quick shot. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
Now here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. The offensive rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Harden, that's good.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Celtics trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Walker against Irving. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got his second basket.
You know, Walker is fantastic at taking what the defense gives him, but that takes experience and patience.
Here's Durant. It's good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out.
Yeah, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Johnson with the bounce pass. It's stolen by Brown. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Brooklyn leading by 10. Shumpert passes to Pell. Rebound by Williams. Boston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Brown kicks to Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Walker Walker's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shumpert passes to Pell. Back to Shumpert. Good work defensively by Smart. Right side to Walker. And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball. Here's KD. That shot missing. James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display.
Kyrie, what got you going in the first?
My teammates were just finding me, setting good screen, and just stay aggressive, not only for myself, but for them. You know, we're kind of in a hole in the first quarter, kind of sluggish, came out in the second quarter, kind of sluggish, but we just got to pick it up on the defensive end. That's where it starts.
Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Walker and Smart, the guard. Around the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. And here is Brown after the three-pointer from KD. Tice finds Smart. From deep, Walker. And again, Boston with the triple.
Walker, a terrific competitor, more than happy to rise up and deliver payback right there. Boom!
Harden surveying the D. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 3. A rebound by the Nets.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Irving from long range. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Irving against Walker. The 8-footer. Again, the miss by Walker.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And there's the pass to Harden. Shoots it. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Tice with the ball. Back to Walker. Over Irving. Got that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Walker.
And the shot looks so smooth coming out of Walker's hands, and he's consistent at making it from there.
Passes it to Irving. It's Durant on the wing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Irving with the steal. Green against Tatum. Pass to KD. Harden with it from downtown. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The kick out to Tatum. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. Edwards, he's checked in for the Celtics. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Landry Shamit's checked in for Durant. Here's Irving. They kick it out to Green. Harris passes to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now the dish to Irving. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tice has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brown outside. Tatum on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Teague comes in for Walker. Then for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. Harden's shot is good. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And here is Tatum. Pass to Edwards. Back to Tatum. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I like the shoot-first mentality of Tatum, guys. Staying aggressive and keeping constant pressure on the defender.
Back to Harden. Fires the three. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Teague with a clean look. Those three-pointers off the mark. Nets leading by 5. Here's Harden. Plays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 19 points.
Aggressive in deep. Once Harden gets to a spot he likes, he goes right to work.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed.
5 assists and 3 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you, most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Green dishes to Johnson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's a 9-point Nets lead. Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Shumpert against Smart. And Shumpert pulls it down. Shumpert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson outside. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Williams.
Come get it, come get it.
The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter. And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Shumpert. Back to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Thompson with the rebound. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Tipped away. It's stolen by Johnson. Pushing it up. That's good from Shumpert on the assist by Johnson. And the Nets lead by 10.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The pass to Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Smart. Down low and stolen by Jordan. Williams against Harden. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Harden's got the lead up to 13 now for Brooklyn.
You know, Harden is a remarkable talent, especially offensive. A versatile scorer who really is unstoppable once he gets going.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. Iman Shumpert is out there with KyrieIrving. And it's Durant, then it's Jordan, and it's Harris in at the small forward.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Walker. No good, shot missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Walker. And that one's good. Durant.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Thompson outside. To the left wing. Here's Walker. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. On the wing, Harris. Back to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
Some changes for Boston. Daniel Tice comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Jayson Tatum in for Williams. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Nets. Durant nails both of them.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throw advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Tatum against KD. Back to Walker. Passes to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. No good that time. Nets leading by 15. Irving kicks to Durant. He feeds it to Jordan. Another shot. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Jordan's got his first basket of the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games. I just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
To stop the run, and the layup good by Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Walker. 3 on 3. Here's Tice, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Celtics, Daniel Tice.
And he makes the first. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here.
Be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now, here's Shamet. And it's Irving missing.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
First free throw is good.
You know, there's no question about it. Tatum's ceiling is really sky high. Now it's up to him to meet those huge expectations, and I think he will.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. They kick it out to Green. Back to Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Durant's size and touch make him a prime-time threat inside.
Now, here's Walker, and he banks in the layup. Walker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
You know, I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
Brown uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Irving. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night. Celtics trail by 16. Smart kicks to Tice. Here's Walker. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Hits it from three-point range.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Irving surveying the floor. KD passes to Harris. Durant against Tatum. Durant dishes to Green. And it's blocked.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Brown. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And stolen by Tatum. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
James Harden. He's checked in for Landry Shamet. Walker the pass to Smart. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
And the first one drops. And so, Smart nails both of them. Nets leading by 9. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. Pass to Irving. The pass to KD. Just 5 on the clock. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Durant's got 8 points here in this quarter. And Walker kicks to Tice. The 3 from Tatum. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, you know he's feeling it when he's taking these kinds of shots, guys. Tatum, very confident with his stroke.
Smart against Harden. Poked loose. Stolen by Smart. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Tice. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Harden the pass to Green. And it's in there. And the Nets lead by 8.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Walker against Irving. To the middle. Smart on the wing. Back to Tice. And the layup's good off the glass.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Harden against Smart. Now, here is Harden. He's covered closely. Misses the layup. And that's an intentional foul. .30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, it's become almost a foregone conclusion that Harden is going to lead the league in free throw attempts every year. He is a master at getting to the line.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up, W in the bag.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Tatum. There's the triple. Cans the three.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
James, you guys facing a back-to-back on the road, a tough schedule, but so far so good, right?
It's tough, man. We're a resilient team. We work extremely hard, you know what I'm saying? So put the pressure on us, but we're mentally tough. Big-time win on the road, and we got another one tomorrow.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.